sexy cyberwomen punching a pterodactyl, and a disappointing finale. This is Torchwood, episode 4, Cyberwoman. And then if we actually did some editing, we'd have like an intro.
Yeah, I've always wanted an intro.
Like, something I kind of had a plan was that we would do that opening, and then we'd do like a parody of the opening of the show we're doing, so like Torchwood, and it'd be like our names and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That Torchwoods with.
Yeah, and you know how like it says Torch, like all the
Yeah.
actors' names would be like Scott Nerd and Support Ranger and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we should really try that. If we could, we'll try and do that. Next time.
We need you want. Are you a good enough editor for that?
I'd like to say so. I might try it out.
Look into it.
Yeah, I'll look into it definitely. Yeah, let's look into it.
So we spent a minute not talking about this episode.
Okay.
But anyway, this is episode 4 of Torchwood.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give non-spoiler thoughts right now.
Good idea.
I felt like this is a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
They really tried.
Mm-hmm.
The ending's a slight disappointment.
Agreed.
Do you agree with everything I've said?
Agreed, but I do have to say it was very emotional.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's as emotional as you would. Like, it's not on your left.
It was.
That is...
No, that was definitely... No. I would say very heart-pounding, like...
Yeah. Oh, it's very tension building.
Tension building, yeah, definitely.
Though I feel like they could have done that better. We'll get into that in the spoiler section.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wish to add? For non-spoilers, so don't mention any of the plot.
No, that's basically it, just heart-pounding.
Yeah. So this episode starts with the team, with the butler coming in and the team playing basketball in there, and the pterodactyls around.
Mm-hmm.
1. How have they trained that pterodactyl? I want to know. 2. It's playing basketball with all that alien technology right around, and all expensive technology. Is that a good idea? Like, I'm not against showing the team bonding via sports. Mm-hmm. I liked that in Generator X.
Oh, yeah.
When they had the basketball.
Oh, Generator X.
Generation X. Rex.
Rex.
That's actually going to be a vlog series. I'm working on that.
Nice. Oh,
it's added to my long list of vlogs.
I haven't watched Generator Rex in ages.
I would have loved that show as a kid.
I think the last time I saw Generator Rex was the Ben 10 crossover.
I was just going to say, I want to watch the Ben 10 crossover.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. I mean, watch it again. Good.
I've seen it a couple of times, actually.
Yeah, but you remember it perfectly, because you're you.
Yeah.
The main thing I remember is Upgrade, I imagine.
Is that it?
That's the main thing. I remember small details, like fights Humongousaur, thinks he's an evil. I want to say evil, that's what they're called. Tries to cure him, doesn't work, then turns into Diamond Head and shit like. And it's like, in the big bad's like Alpha Omega. Mm. That's the basic ideas I remember.
I think my favorite bit. What was it? Oh damn it! I had a bit, but I've lost it now. Generator Rex and the Ben 10 crossover was actually the first appearance of Shock Squatch from Ben 10 Omniverse.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And he's in that version of Ben's meant to be Ultimate Alien because he has the Ultra Matrix, even though he doesn't use any of his Ultimate Aliens.
Yep. I think that's during the time when the Ultimate Aliens find a home world for themselves.
Yeah, but you could still do Ultimate Alien.
Yeah, I know.
So that makes no sense.
Yeah.
No, it's
that
just because
episode never made sense.
I feel like what they did was that the original idea and all the concepts arts was that when Ben still had like the smaller Omnitrix. Though alien selection other than Search Squatch. Yeah, he didn't really have any particular ones he got in Ultimate Alien. No, Humongousaur, Alien Force, Diamond Head, Upgrade, Search Squatch, but that's completely original.
Four Arms, Wrath, Upchuck,
Big Chill.
Yeah.
All of those could have been from Alien Force.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe the original plan was that he was to have the smaller Omnitrix.
Maybe. Because
we don't know how long it takes him to make episodes of Generator X.
True. So
maybe they had worked with most of that episode as he has the smaller Omnitrix.
Maybe, yeah. I
don't know. Jesus Christ, we spent nearly 5 minutes and we've hardly talked about this episode. I feel like we should just retroactively done this in podcast.
Yeah,
we'll do that later.
Yeah. Okay, so we've
uh,
actually never said anything about the episode.
No.
We've just said our opinions, and that's it.
And we've also
we just
started
said-
with the basketball.
Yeah, that's basically. So the episode's all about basketball. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so it's a weird episode with a basketball. I don't get why they call. Oh, I remember why they call it Cyberwoman, because that's like Gemma's nickname.
Yeah.
Gemma the Cyberwoman, whatever the fuck her last name is. She's well, so it'll probably be Gemma the Cyberwoman. Bah. Guy, who else, man? Fucking come. I'm with Scott.
I don't know him.
We are brothers. He's adopted. The
Oh.
joke?
Yeah, I got it.
It's like Loki killed. Loki is a madman, but he's still my brother. He killed 12 people in 2 days. He's adopted.
Love that one.
Then in the Lego game, it's just him stealing candy from a baby
Yeah.
because they can't say killed people
Yeah.
because it's a kids game. But I still love that. It's like he's adopted.
Yeah. Anyway, back
So-
to Torchwood.
So then after that, the Torchwood team go away because I think they say
They're gonna go.
rugby game.
Yeah, they haven't. Captain Jack's never been to a rugby game, so they would go to their
Which-
first one.
I slightly got bullshit on, but never mind.
Yeah, and the butler makes
Oh,
a weird phone call.
Oh no! Before that, we see like a close up on the butler, and he's looking around. And I first up thought, oh, this is going to be an episode about how he's always in the background and he's never really big in this, and he's going to save the day.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I was wrong. Well, part right. I was part right.
Yeah.
Then when they're gone, when they do that, I was like, oh, it's going to be this. And then he runs to the side to make a phone call, and I was like, oh, that's a cold open.
Mm-hmm.
He brings in a Japanese scientist to come down, and I was like, oh, what's this? What's the reason for this? I'm interested, really interested.
Yeah. And he leads him into a cellar room, which we have no idea what's going to happen in there.
Unlocks the door, which makes me think, has the team never been in there? Because
I don't think it has it. I think that's the whole point of that room.
if Torch would have built this, because I'm guessing Torch would build the space.
Yes, they did.
Why wouldn't they have like all the rooms be kind of super important as in they go in and out all the time?
Well, I think they never used that room, so they just don't bother using
Yeah,
it.
just
Don't
leave
bother with it.
I don't know. It seems weird.
Yeah.
But opens up, and a Cyberwoman is half Cyberman.
Yeah.
It's a woman who began turning into a Cyberman, and it's not fully done. And at the end of every episode, we get previews of the next episode, and we saw like the Cyberwoman design, and I was like, I swear to God, that better not be our full design. Because I'm a fan of saying, oh, women can be sexy in media, and I was like, no, that suits very bad.
Yes.
Except this actually, I am halfway agreeing with this. For the reason why, because it's, she didn't fully turn into a
Yeah, she was
Cyberman.
only 55% completed on the Cyberman transformation, and 45% were still human.
Yeah, so I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, turns out those two are dating, and then basically it's like, oh, the Japanese guy's going to try and turn a human in, and I was like, oh, because it says only one Cyberman survived. I'm like, is that this was before it was said, but I was like, oh, is that from the Battle of Canary Wharf, where the four Daleks destroy like 20 Cybermen? Because fuck, the Cybermen were pussies in that episode. They did give us that line. It's like, you think 4 can defeat us? We can defeat you with 1. I love that.
Love it. But yeah.
Bad Dalek voice.
Yeah, but
It's
then
like music.
when we get a flashback, we actually learn, yes,
It was Canary... No, it said it's Canary Wharf.
it was Canary Wharf.
Bisexual rapist. Owen.
Owen.
His name's Owen.
Owen. The
There's-
butler's name's Owen.
No, it's not.
So?
Bisexual rapist is Owen.
Oh, yeah, right.
In the future, Owen, because we might end up using this name, I don't know. He is a massive dick in this episode. We'll get to that. What happens is that when they find the thing, it's like, no, this is like from the Battle of Canary Wharf. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it is Canary Wharf. That's a nice tie-in.
Yeah, very
But,
good time.
So then the Japanese guy is like, oh, oh, I do this and it will help her breathe again.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, her breathing had become cybernetic. She didn't need to breathe.
Yeah.
They fix it, and then they never explain how that worked. Turns the breathing back on, but it makes her become, like, proper cyber man.
Well, I think when they turned on the breathing, it turned on something within her brain, which gave the cybernetics time to,
I don't know,
process into her brain.
So, she goes full cyber. She goes full Cyberman, kills the doctor. Kills like the Japanese doctor because Trouch would have come in and basically the butler's running in to try and hide everything.
Yes, and the cyber woman is trying to turn the doctor into a Cyberman
using the machine thing.
Using the same machine with bad CGI, we might add, and just go like.
I'm just saying.
Like that.
1995 called. It wants its CG back.
And
you did see this was the same. They used the exact same footage from the Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, it was the exact same. The movement and everything was the exact same.
Power Rangers called. It wants its cheap techniques back.
And
what next? All the fight scenes were from Japan.
And once the butler comes back to the room, we see.
Oh, because all the power comes out.
Yes.
Because the power starts fading, and he says, "Oh, why isn't I fix it?" It's like, "Oh, I'll go back and fix it." And basically, the Japanese guy is dead with like robot parts coming out, and like Cyberwoman's like, "Oh, process was incompatible," or some shit like that.
It was the transformation was incomplete.
And like we have like pole and shit coming out.
Yeah, a pole
He's
in
dead.
the head and a part of his eye all Cyberman-y, and the rest of him's like all scarred up, bloody and that.
One, oh, that looks feckin' painful. And two, I feckin' love the makeup. We pissed on the CGI in this.
Mm-hmm.
That makeup effect is fantastic.
It was definitely well done.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely well created. And
so then he's like, "Oh fuck, what have I done?"
And it goes in complete horror that he sees it.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
his basically girlfriend killed someone and he needs to try and hide that. So basically what happens is he turns back on the power, he hides the body, but then the power starts fading again because for some reason she turns back on the cybernetic machine.
Yeah, because she's downloading more, she's putting more cybernetics into her to make sure.
I thought that, but we see no difference. We
Yeah,
see
that's the
absolutely.
thing.
I thought that she was going to go back and be proper Cyberman-like.
Yeah.
We don't see that. I don't know why.
Well, remember, because at the beginning when she started breathing again, she was more human, so I think it was taking that out. Because we never actually see her, at the end, we never actually see her regretting anything or turning human at all.
I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
She turns back on the power thing, so and then the base doesn't go into lockdown, but it's like losing power, and it's like, oh, there's 2 heat signatures in this area, and it's like, well, one's a butler, who's the other guy? We gotta break in, and so they get their guns to find him, and go in and go into like the main area.
That's the thing. I've always wondered that. Would the Cyberwoman actually have a heat signature? Because she's 55%.
I would say yes.
She's 55%
Because she's still part
cybernetic.
human. Like, her body is still there.
Mm.
Her body is probably still there generating heat.
Right.
So it would create... Though also it could also be the dead guy. Because yes, he was killed, but the body heat does not leave that quick.
True. Yeah.
It would still be fainter than if you were alive, but you would still be a body heat there.
Right.
At first I thought that's what it was, because the 2 dots are so close together.
Yeah.
I thought it was the dead body.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Could be a Cyberwoman, couldn't be.
Yeah.
So they go in, and then it's like, oh, this area thing. They open it, and Owen, like, fucking has a heart attack.
Yeah, he's...
Because he sees the cybernetic...
like, terrified.
Communications are brought back up, because communications failed, and Owen's like, it's a cybernet, it's like a Cyberman maker thing, and it's like, Kevin Jarrett's like, now's not a good time to show it. It's like, I'm bloody serious. Okay, I'm gonna have a massive rant about Owen later.
Mm-hmm.
This was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, him shitting himself, being like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Why is that here?
Yes, because he's always the kidder of the group, so...
Yeah, I always like how he, like, that's something I always love. It's very cheap, but I love it anyway. Where it's like, oh, I'm the cute character, I don't take anything seriously. when you take something seriously,
it's serious.
Yeah, it's very cheap and easy to do, but it's effective.
And what we learned was actually very interesting, that the Cybermen were responsible on destroying Torchwood 1.
Yeah, no, we knew that. That was the Battle of Canary Wharf.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah. But it was interesting that we have more than one Torchwoods.
No, I'm pretty sure they said that. I want to say episode 2 or 1, where they said they had different Torchwoods. Like, the one they're in is Torchwood 3, I think?
Well, that makes sense.
Torchwood 3 or 4. They did say they had multiple Torchwoods.
Yeah, I just thought they meant in the, different areas around the world.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right.
It's different Torchwoods around the world.
Yeah, I just thought, because they're both in Britain, so I would have thought that there was, Torchwood 1, all got destroyed, so they rebuilt it, making it Torchwood 2, got destroyed again, rebuilt again, Torchwood 3.
Maybe it was just originally Torchwood 1, and then after that was destroyed, they were like, okay, Torchwood 2 is in, I don't know, America. Torchwood 3 is in Wales. And, it's different.
And the others.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I don't know. There might be a future episode where, they meet up with Torchwood America.
Maybe.
Because I feel like this would do an American episode, because the guy who plays Captain Jack's American, if I remember correctly.
Aye.
So yeah, I feel like they would do an America episode.
Mm-hmm.
Where were we? So all the Torchwood stuff. Then Cyberwoman comes in, fucking knocks Owen out, grabs Gwen and shoves her into the cybernetic machine.
Turn her into a Cyberman.
Captain Jack comes in. The butler tries to stop him.
Yeah.
Lets him go. Captain Jack stops it. Stops the cybernetic machine, and then he tells Tech Lady, "Shut it down. Shut down all power. Put lock down. We can't let the Cyberman escape."
Actually, no. It was the tech girl who said, "But if we go and shut down, if we shut everything down, it'll be automatic lockdown. We'll be trapped in here."
I feel like that's what he meant.
Yeah.
He knew what would happen.
Yeah, he was just basically like, "I don't give a damn if we're locked in. Just turn off the power."
Yeah, because power would do nothing with the Cyberman.
No.
He knew if he said turn off all the power, it's locked down.
Plus, if it's locked down, the Cyberwoman had no chance of getting out and killing everyone else in Wales.
And creating a cyber army, because that's what he said.
Yes, because one Cyberman can create an entire army of a whole entire planet.
Skipping a wee bit ahead, when Jack has this big rant about how Cyberman creates Cybermen more and more and more over. The way he sounded it sounded like he knew it happened. Mm-hmm. Like how a time traveler goes you do this and it creates this and this and this.
Yeah.
A part of me is oh, in one time, in one timeline, Cyberman won in this episode or something that Jack knew about? I don't know. He probably didn't mean it like that. He probably meant as, this is what's going to happen.
Or maybe because he got lots of information out of the Cyberman versus Dalek episode, because he was in the episodes.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you. To be honest, most of the episodes I remember him in is debut, the ones where he died and came back, Bad Wolf. Then bit of a fate, then bit of a haze thing, then the episode where
the TARDIS pulls the planet back home.
No, the episode where he grabs onto the TARDIS, he has the hand, and we meet the new master.
Oh yeah.
And then it's the one with the Dalek invasion.
Yeah.
And then if I remember correctly, isn't Jack not in an episode again?
He's in when the planet gets pulled.
Moved. That's the Dalek invasion.
All right.
That's
well, then after that. No, then after that he's never seen again.
No, I remember. I think that episode ends, or one of the episodes.
Oh, I know.
One of the episodes ends with him saying, "Oh, my friends call me the face of Bull."
Yeah, that's in the Dalek invasion.
Okay,
I think.
It's either in the Dalek invasion or the one where we meet the new master.
Nope, it's the Cyberman versus Dalek cross head to head, because that's how I know Captain Jack was in the episode, because in that episode
they say face of Bull.
We learned that I have a name called the Face of Bo, and David Tennant and the
it's
girl just
Martha.
Martha, thank you.
Why do you say that name?
Just went. Wait.
Oh fuck! It's the face of Bull. Also, doesn't the face of Bull die?
Yeah, in the cat zombie apocalypse episode. old age, and plus because the container keeping him alive broke, so he had nothing to breathe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Andros broke it to defeat the United Alliance of Evil because, well, you know, the in-space Rangers were fighting, but eventually they would be overrun.
Mm-hmm.
Bulk and Skull could only do so much.
Yeah.
I like how whenever it's like, oh, he's in a tube, my first thought is Andros just going...
Yeah. Anyway.
Countdown is so good.
I know it is. What good is it?
Oh. The Daleks versus the Power Rangers. Because the Dalek invasion is kind of like Countdown. Because it's like apparently they're invading all over the world, but we only see it in one area.
Honestly, I have to actually say the Power Rangers would actually win.
Depends how powerful the Daleks' lasers are compared to the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the lasers on them would destroy them, because the Power Rangers, they can take a lot of hits.
Yeah, but the problem is Power Rangers are very inconsistent. Sometimes they can take feckin' nukes point blank to the face, and then other times some hits from a couple of more henchmen than they're used to kinda knocks them out.
But I would have thought the Zords would face off against the ships.
Yeah, okay, I'm not talking... Yeah, no, I knew but I meant like a single Dalek versus a single Ranger. Like...
Well, that would depend on the Ranger. That would depend on which Ranger you're thinking of.
It's kind of implied that all Power Rangers have a similar power set because of the morphing grid. Like, all Power Rangers are around equal level.
Yeah.
Like it's only like the ones who are like super martial artists who would be better than the rest. So, you know, Tommy, Jason, the Ninja Rangers.
Yeah.
Who else were like Jungle Fury?
Yeah, Jungle Fury had.
But like, other than ones who like whole gimmick is that they train. Apparently, all Power Rangers like equal in level.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Beast Morphers kind of counts as martial artists.
Yeah, but do we see them train
in the first episode?
Yeah, but Beast Morphers could count. Like they're a military operation.
Yeah. Ninja Steel.
When I said ninjas, I meant Ninja Steel and Ninja Storm.
Right.
They meant both. Even, no, actually we do see Ninja Storm training, but no Ninja Steel training. Ninja Storm's bigger on the training. Beast Morphers and Lightspeed Rescue are probably good, because like
Lightspeed Rescue is kind of training them like.
Yeah, well, Lightspeed Rescue's more like health and safety, like helping people than Beast Morphers, which is essentially the military.
Yeah.
Have we? No. Never mind, I was going to say, have we ever had a Power Rangers that were like the military? And I was like, maybe Lightspeed Rescue, Lost Galaxy. Lost Galaxy were with the military in that one. Beast Morphers.
Yes.
SPD. Not military,
no,
they were the police. But
they were police.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. RPM.
True. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. At first I was going to be like, why didn't they create powers for all of them? But it was like, no, they only had 5 powers to begin with, and they knew about that, and then the Gold and Silver Ranger came in. It was not... Okay, it's not like Dr. K created more powers.
No, because while Dr. K was making Venjix, Gem and Gemma were making the gold and silver suits.
Yeah, and it's also... Yeah. Oh yeah, Dr. K created Venjix. FYI... That's going to be an episode we watch for the best episodes of Power Rangers. Dr. K.
Yes.
That's a phenomenal...
we see the origin of the Venjix virus, and we see the combination of the 2 Megazords combined into one.
To be honest, I don't even care about Megazords. I can't believe I would ever say that. The worst part of that episode is, like, the Power Ranger stuff. The best bit about that episode is Dr. K's backstory, how she was stolen as a child and basically forced to work as she was super smart, create a virus to help her get out. They stopped her before she could turn it off, and she destroyed the world. That is the best. Also, her playing the violin.
Yeah.
That is one of the hardest violin pieces to play in the world, and the actress actually played it. That is her doing it.
Yeah.
That episode is on par with Countdown, Forever Red, and To the 10th Power. Hell, I might even say it's better than some of those. Like, as an emotional level... It might be the best episode of Power Rangers ever.
Emotionally wise, definitely. Although, wouldn't you say the Wild Force final episode was more emotional?
No. As much as Wild Force was emotional, Dr. K is so much more. Because they win. Wild Force get their stuff. They don't fully lose hope. Like, what's the real sad bit? The Zords get destroyed and a kid dies. They get the Zords back and it's implied Animus is returning. Because I think his Zords are there.
They are.
So it's implied both of them come back.
Yeah.
Dr. K doesn't. Because Gem and Gemma don't show up for like a couple of episodes. So they're gone. So it's implied they're dead and Vengeance won. Like, other than the City of Corinth.
And she said all I wanted to do was help people, but she ended up destroying everything.
Yeah. No, didn't she say like all she wanted to do was like leave or have a life?
I just wanted to go outside.
Yes.
Yes.
And now she can't because it's radiated.
Yeah.
Or it's implied to be radiated because, Clash of the Red Rangers.
Anyway, back to Torchwood. Watch this, we're doing a Torchwood review and we actually forget that we're supposed to be doing a Torchwood.
I genuinely did forget that we were doing Torchwood. I thought we were just going to have a discussion on Power Rangers.
No, that will be later on in a video, hopefully.
Oh yeah, when we're pitching the movie ideas. We need to do that tonight.
Yes.
Because, again, whole thing is we're doing massive backlogs.
Yes, anyway.
Yeah,
back
Torchwood,
to Torchwood.
where were we? It said Canary Wharf.
Yes,
and all
Canary
that. Gem, they stopped Gem from being cybertized.
Yes.
We got up to there, and lockdowns happened, and I loved this idea of like them locked down with a Cyberman.
Yes.
It's like Alien, where they're shut down from everything and they have to kill it.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't do that as well because it doesn't really feel as locked in as it should.
Yeah.
But I do like this. I do like the idea. I feel like they could have done that better. Maybe there is a future episode where they actually do that properly. Because that's a great idea.
Definitely.
Like an alien and they're stuck in there.
Yeah, they actually do that a lot in Doctor Who.
John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yes.
And Alien, of course. Any other major ones?
Well, would you say Predator would count?
No, too wide open. Like the whole point of Predator is that it's not like you're stuck in there. It's more like you're the best of the best, but compared to this thing, you are nothing.
Yeah.
And this thing is hunting.
I would say there's more video games like that.
Oh yeah, video games love that.
Than movies.
Because it's a great way to build tension. And also, it's an easy way to make cheap level design.
Yeah.
Because why make a massive open world that takes time and money when you can make a small thing, but you're stuck in there? It's why a lot of games take place in only one area.
Yeah.
Like that Captain America game on Xbox 360.
I've got that game. I'm doing that from one of my game walkthroughs.
Yeah. Damn, I was gonna take it. Anyway, but no, feck. But yeah, that would take place only in a castle. Like, yeah, they like to shorten it down because it's much better.
Yeah.
And it's much better in gameplay because you feel tense. Because it's like, this thing's behind you. You can't just run away for 20 miles until it loses you. You're stuck in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, the show doesn't do as right as they could, but it's an overall good idea. Then what happens is when they get to the main area and Jack's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Into the butler, and the butler explains everything, like, oh, my girlfriend, let her out, part cybertized, and then it's like, why didn't you tell us? And then basically the butler does the thing I was going to say at the start. It's like, I pick up your shit and you don't care. Have you ever asked me how I am? I feel like...
Do you ever ask me about my life?
Yeah. They don't... Yeah.
And we kill aliens for a living. Do you really think I was going to tell you about this?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a good point. And we're going to be compressing this down because a lot of it is running away from the Cyberman, fighting the Cyberwoman, same thing. Butler breaking down into tears, and Jack basically wanting to shoot him in the head. The amount of times, like, if you had a drinking game for the amount of times Jack points a gun at the butler's head, you'd probably die of alcohol poisoning. And then they're in the main area and they're running away from the Cyberman.
Yeah.
Technically, he gets a device that can open doors, and basically what she needs to do is rewire some power wires to do something. We don't know exactly why it is at first. but Jack knows what it is. And then basically they have to try and distract it. The Cyberwoman basically kills Jack like twice, but keeps getting back up, and they're very surprised about that. And I'm like, one, Gwen saw him come back in the first episode of Torchwood. I'm surprised that none of the other teams saw him die and come back. Because I feel like Jack wouldn't be the one to try to protect himself a lot, since, you know, he comes back. And also, we find out later in the episode, apparently every time he dies, he feels very alive. Like it's like a very, okay, I'm up.
Like a second wind. Literally.
Yeah, because, in theory it would be. Because if you die, like all your video game time, if you die, all your stats go down. But when you come back, it's like all his stats are back up. It's like, okay, I'm ready. Hey.
It's like when you're playing, it's like when you're in a like a quick game, like you fight an enemy, you keep fighting, and you're low in health, and then when you finally take him out, get all your health back.
Do you think Captain Jack wakes up and he's like, I don't want to wake up, shoots himself in the head when he gets back, he's like, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you're having a dream and then you fall in a dream and go,
yeah.
You've had that. Everyone's had that.
Everyone's had that,
yeah. Going back to it, and Owen and Gwen hide in like the morgue area. At first I thought this was like going to be a trash shoot. And then they're hiding from the Cyberman.
Yeah, but it's actually
Cyberwoman.
It was actually a
morgue. It's like a morgue area. At first I thought it was a trash shoot, but because that's normally what it is. It's
but Owen and Gwen are both in the morgue.
And Gwen's on top, and the Cyberwoman's going around. And then Owen basically takes a massive snog at her.
Yeah, they both snog each other.
Well, it's not they both.
Did you see her come in at all?
He does say that you didn't fight a lot, which is something I'm going to bring up, but you know what, fuck it, we'll do it now. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm not trying to say anything bad, but she's getting passed around a lot. We had her husband,
Captain Jack, and now Owen.
And alien girl.
That doesn't
No, it does.
No, the alien girl doesn't count because she said, you're a woman. I can't have you. It has to be men. So it
counts as much as Jack counts and Owen counts. If the alien chick doesn't count, then those two don't count.
Nah, but at least those two, they kept it going. I mean, with the alien girl, she actually got pushed away.
Jack didn't really start anything, but it's always sexual chemistry is there.
Right,
so no, if Jack counts, she counts. Okay?
Fine.
Good. So I'm just saying, like, if our gimmick's that, you know, she shags everyone, I'm like, I'm not saying no. I don't know what the T thing is. Anyway, her phone, the phone rings, and that's what lets the Cyberman. The phone goes out there, and then Jack fights off the Cyberwoman when they get out, and then Gwen's like, the fuck was that all about? And then Owen says, like, last kiss of a dead man, and I'm like, I would say that's funny as hell, except you're past in the first episode. The first episode really ruined him.
Yeah, really did.
But anyway, we get a cameo from the husband.
Yes.
Which, and it's like, oh, I'm drunk and I'm gonna get a Chinese, so like, record wife swap. And it's like, Cyberwoman's killing him. I get that joke. Okay, and then they have Captain Jack gets like a fire thing, like a welder, that's what it's called, and he pulls up like some brown liquid thing, and I'm like,
bacon sauce.
We don't know it's bacon sauce yet. For all we know, it's a flammable liquid, and
I thought it was actually going to be
gas,
petrol.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be that as well.
She was going to be burnt alive.
Yeah, like he was going to spray it on her. I'm like,
would it actually kill a Cyberman?
Maybe not a full Cyberman, but with it, I don't know if you kill the human part of the Cyberwoman if it kills her.
Yeah.
Like, if you shoot her in the head, would that kill her?
Well, don't forget before they get the stuff, she gets stabbed by.
Yeah, but that's in the side and it's in the cyber parts.
True. Actually, no, I think it was in the human part.
No,
in the human part, like right here.
Like I thought this here. I don't know. Well, I'll rewatch the episode.
Just because you can tell because you can see the belly button.
I don't know. I'll rewatch that bit. But yeah, but that wouldn't kill someone. There's a chance someone could survive that. Not bullet. Well, I say bullet in the head. I just showed you that news report of the Florida man. So I don't know. But no, it's like the bacon sauce, and then Captain Jack presses a thing on us, and the pterodactyl comes in, and I'm like, one, have they trained the pterodactyl, and two, is he like in a cage and he opened it? Because if so, that would explain why the pterodactyl wasn't in 203.
Yeah, it was basically in a giant cave just on the top.
Yeah, we don't see it. We see it just come down, and then the pterodactyl goes to attack. And then the Cyberwoman clocks it in the face, and I was like, yes. Because on my Twitter account, you can follow me at K2000 YouTube. I follow a Twitter account called Doctor Who Without Context. And one of those was the Cyberwoman clocking the pterodactyl. And I'm like, yes. I was like, wanted to see that.
Yeah.
And it's good. But the pterodactyl wins and like takes chunks out of her. They escape via the lift thing that stops them going outside the fountain.
The elevator thing.
Yeah, where it said that they had that thing from like the TARDIS keys.
Yeah, the cloaking device.
Yeah.
The chameleon effect. The chameleon effect thing.
I don't know if that's what it is, because it's not like it properly hides him. It's like more like you don't look at him, like messes with your head where you don't look.
Yeah.
But
then after that,
the
butler
really sucker punches Jack.
Captain Jack.
Jack pulls out a gun and then does the whole "you can't save her," and then it's like, oh, the power's back, Jack. And then the butler runs and pulls out a gun, threatens to kill them. Jack takes the gun, points at his head, and says, "She's not human. Your loyalties stand with us." Jack's a massive asshole in this episode. He's like the worst he's been, and he basically says, "You got 10 minutes. If she's not dead, I'm killing both of you. You have to kill her." Before this, he had called a He had called pizza early on in the episode.
Yeah.
And the pizza lady came in, and the Cyberwoman opened the door and all that. And he comes in, and he goes to the tech room, and the Cyberwoman is like dead with blood everywhere. And I'm like, oh, the pterodactyl killed her. She died of her injuries. No, she had crossed her minds she had given her brain to the
pizza girl.
Yeah, and before you say, oh, that's Naspo, she does say that you could connect the brains, and it's like the whole...
She transferred her brain into...
he did say that she said she could do that with the butler, and it's like, isn't that love? And I just responded as, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me, no more.
And
and then she basically gives like a spiel of I love you, I did this for you.
Yeah.
Jack, and then the butler can't bring himself to kill her.
Yeah,
and then she says,
cries his eyes out.
Yeah, he's doing good acting. I do like the acting. And then she's like, we can upgrade together. And then she shot like a billion times by the 4 members of Torchwood.
Yeah.
And then the episode like he's cradling the Cyberwoman, and then we go like, let's say a day later, and then the butler comes into work, looks up, sees Gwen and Jack. Jack nods his head, and the butler starts cleaning up. And then Gwen's like, "Would you shoot him? Would you have shot him if he did that?" And he's like, "He didn't, but would you have?" And then he just keeps responding with, "He didn't know." So it's meant to be ambiguous of whether or not would he shoot him.
Right.
And that's how the
episode ends.
Okay, I got issues with the ending. We had talked about this before.
Yeah, we did.
Because we watched the episode together.
Yeah.
I would have had it that when she says we could have upgraded together, like the guy...
The butler would turn around and just shoots her straight...
Yeah, no, it's just like...
Straight away.
I would have done it with, like, when he hears that, he's just like... He realises he can't save her, and it's just like... I'm sorry.
Actually, when he kept saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like, the whole... Yeah.
I really thought he was actually going to do it.
Well, oh no, it says hug her. When she did that, I thought it was going to be like, I'm sorry, and then boom!
Yeah, like that as well.
I thought it was going to be
like... I thought he was going to get, like, thrown because she...
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Then I would have thought, how would that work? Because she's full human now, so that would be no point.
And but I would have had it that he shoots her, and then like starts crying, and then Captain Jack comes in and basically like kind of hugs him, like it's okay. I mean, having say I would have done the same. You know, try and make Jack seem more redeemable. Though my problem with the ending is, pardon me, is that one, why would the butler still work for Torchwood?
Yeah.
Because basically he punched Jack and threatened to kill him,
and
kill all the Torchwood,
and hit a Cyberman, which killed an entire Torchwood agency.
No, that's why Torchwood keep him. Because it's like he held a Cyberman. How do we not know he's hiding anything else? I would not trust him. Also, why would he work with her where they basically killed his love?
Aye.
I'm going to say this. They better have this mentioned in the later episodes. This better not be a one and done. He better not be all happy again.
Yeah.
And
although, what happens if he's not in the next episode?
Future episodes.
Okay, that's
like make this have this properly feel like it meant something.
Yeah.
Because if this feels like it means nothing, my grade for this episode's going to go down in retrospective. But overall, I liked this episode. Not as much as the previous episodes. I would say out of the 4 episodes we've watched, this is the weakest episode. That's not a bad thing.
No.
This episode is still good, but compared to the other ones, it's not as good.
Yeah.
Because episode 1 was almost a perfect opening. Episode 2 gave us good team dynamics. Episode 3 gave us a very complex plot and quite some good nuanced characters. This one, I feel like they wanted it to be more. They wanted it to be more thrilling with the lockdown. I feel like they wanted it to be... I feel like... You remember the Power Rangers in Space episode, A Wasp with a Heart, where the whole thing is... Like, is it right to kill the monsters?
Yes.
I feel like it wanted to do something like that, where it questions Torchwood.
Yeah.
But like Power Rangers in Space, it doesn't have the balls to properly do
especially when the butler says to Captain Jack, "You're the real monsters."
Yeah.
Worse than all of the ones.
And he says to Captain Jack, like, if I have a chance to save you, I will watch you burn.
Yeah, I will watch you suffer.
Yeah. Which I feel like, I don't know, this just might be me being like, oh, everything's going to be a build-up because I've watched too much of the MCU.
Right.
I feel like this is going to lead up to, like, the butler saving Jack. Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, I did like this episode. I felt like it wasn't as strong as the other ones, but I overall felt this was a good episode.
Aye. Yeah. I liked the episode as well. I definitely liked the Cyberman versus Pterodactyl. Completely loved it. Absolutely.
You say fight, as in they're evenly matched. It's a boom.
Yeah, it was like a sucker punch, and then
the Pterodactyl
coming down, like just going like peck it away, and then going out to I felt like that could have been a bit. I would have liked that a bit more, like Cyberwoman like firing her laser and the Pterodactyl like dodging it and that.
I feel
I
feel like this might have a similar budget to like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Why it's like we need to be very careful on budget. Because reusing the Doctor Who footage, I have a feeling the budget on like these episodes are not very high.
Yeah, I also liked the art, the makeup they've used for the Doctor's mangled face, and obviously a good reason why the Cyberwoman looks like that. It wasn't a permanent thing. And,
it's an
and I did like Captain Jack's one line just saying, "It's a Cyberman. It's a woman."
Yeah,
like that was brilliant. Loved that. Yeah. Because you can never tell with a Cyberman because they can be man or woman, and they're both the exact same.
Yeah, because one of the things we had asked before that was going to be what makes this Cyberwoman so different? Because I thought when women became cybertized, they just became Cybermen.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know.
They do. Women just become
Cybermen.
Cybermen.
Yeah. Overall, I liked this episode. Not as strong as the other ones. Nothing else you'd like to add?
I just like to say that it was an interesting episode, and I do hope that the other episodes get to be even better than the past ones we've watched so far.
Yeah. So, I've been the Scott Nerd. He's been Supporter Ranger. Like, subscribe, share with friends. Tell us more. Tell us what you thought of this episode. And give us more suggestions. We have no life. All we do is watch TV. Please help.
Please.